very much for joining us on the Hangout today. This is the Hangout live on Metro 97.7 FM and Bond 92.9. So, Dr. Squid, what are the trending stories?
Yeah, majorly the major trending news affects me and you as Nigerians is that of the president of the Court of Appeal, Justice Bulkachuwa, whose husband is a senator-elect under the banner of All Progressive Congress in Bauchi State. She had accused herself from the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal today. She was the chairman of the Presidential Election Tribunal, and the PDP had raised petitions against that based on the grant of partiality because she has a family acquaintance. When you have a family acquaintance,
okay, friends, thank you very much, bro. You're supposed to tell us the story and not the.
I'm telling the story why.
Then can we move on to the next story? Then all of us will look at analyze it together.
All right.
We are doing all the talking already. It's just like we should be.
No, I'm just trying to explain why.
We'll get to that. What are the trending things?
All right. Another major story is Adidas is trending, and because Adidas and Nike are the major footwear and costume producers in the USA are talking to the president, the POTUS, to ensure that they maintain to try and settle the trade war between USA and China because the import duty in the USA will affect majorly the consumers who are majorly American citizens, with the POTUS claim to be interested in protecting their interests. And then sports is trending. We have Dortmund, we have Puma, we have Brandt, we have Sami Kruma, we have Togan Azan and Pulisic. I think Clayton Kora wants to talk about those stuffs.
Yeah, we'll talk about those during the sports.
All right, and also
NNPC is trending, and the reason why NNPC is trending is because some people applied for the NNPC job some few months ago, and then some people have been shortlisted for the assessment test, and many people are saying that even those that are shortlisted for the assessment might not get the job because they feel like the job actually have been distributed to the who is who in the society at the moment. It's trending too. You can actually put your voice on this too. And then Apapa gridlock. We talked about that on Monday when the governor-elect in Lagos State, that is Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, was saying that he's going to ensure he solve Apapa gridlock problem in 60 days. The federal government have now given a 2 weeks ultimatum to clear everything about anything on Apapa gridlock, and have given an order of 72 hours removal of any truck on the pathways that leads to Apapa. So the people of Apapa can say, oh, time is good for them to start enjoying a free flow of traffic, and especially will be seeing a little less of falling of containers on Ojuelegba Bridge.
All right, thank you very much, Dr. Squared. And at this point, we have to welcome Pando Raphael Uwaneri, the guy who does not know so many things. Pando, welcome.
Good evening, distinguished.
Don't be gentle.
No condone us now. If you don't want come, you no go come. Don't come on the sound as if something. No be our business. Waiting do you?
Nothing to
so sound lively. People are hoping on you to motivate them.
Hope is here. Hope is here. Thanks to federal government and the motivation they've given to the truck drivers to move their trucks from Apapa. At least we'll see less traffic in Lagos. And please, our governor-elect, maybe only Apapa traffic the day.
Okay.
It's time for him.
But it's not him that.
It's not him. Yeah, we can say that some people want to fall in and say we don't go wait for your 60 days. More do and I may not be like say you call concern and you do them. You know what understand?
Why do you think this way?
All right.
Why do you think this way?
When we start looking at that case, I'm going to play the devil's advocate.
Okay, but before then, at this point, you go good. Maybe we just congratulate Mr. and Mrs. Faremi for the baby. And to tell you, say the hangout, we get a new baby for the hangout.
My boy don't get girlfriend.
Your pikin don't get girlfriend.
Don't get girlfriend.
No, not be like that. See, this is part of the things you consider abuse of sugar.
I see abuse.
Yeah.
Because you cannot be saying that
So it means that you're going to force your son. How about if your son decide that he doesn't want to have anything?
They never even give him picking name.
What's the name of the district?
Toby.
I love that.
Please don't mind
Just ignore
Pando.
Pando.
Pando has some, we said it yesterday, he has some psychomotor problems, and it's always on the low side when the sun is not
No, this
shining.
attack is unfair.
No, I mean, just like some it's actually a abuse of a child when you are trying to just mortgage her
And I
to
can't-
to another child without a consent.
Absolutely. And that particular intention is absolutely forbidden.
It's
I mean,
forbidden, yeah.
I can't sit here and allow,
Exactly. Someone who has something to do with the child rights.
To make such statements about.
Apologize,
innocent
Pando.
children.
Pando apologize
Just apologize.
to your son.
To
Your
my
son
son,
is
I
listening.
apologize to my son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to
I
this
apologize to Deji's child.
Okay.
I apologize
No,
to Titus because he's married. You understand?
Okay.
He knows what it makes.
But
to
to
be baby.
Dr. Squares.
No, you guys didn't raise that. To Dr. Square, you have no legal, you have no rights, you have no right whatsoever.
Oh, that they say you know the work.
So
You are going too far.
Okay.
Dr. Square, they
You're
say
not
he know the
working.
work.
So don't even dare. Don't
Dr.
try.
Square, then say he know the work.
So I've apologized to the
My
people that
brother, you
matters as far
don't
as
use your
I'm
mouth.
all right,
You don't
guys,
use your mouth to prove that it's working.
It's working.
You
No.
show it. They say
Thank
he
you.
know the work.
Let me
My brother, go and show us that it's working.
let me tell you about something.
To tell me of what? How can you tutor something that is
I
not
don't
working?
understand. What are you?
Make it work.
Now let me tell you about something. It's not about my. It's not about it being working. It's about me being an advocate
Of it to work.
of abuse on child. At this
child?
point in time, why will you just mortgage a daughter?
It
who has not
just
been
it just
named?
apologize.
He just
No, he
apologized.
didn't apologize. Like,
No,
he
he
said,
didn't
I
apologize
apologize to people that
to
matter.
you.
He said, I didn't have a
He
legal,
now
I
said
didn't have
yes,
a
that
legal
it's
grant
not
Okay, yeah, you do have a legal grant.
He said I don't have a legal. Are you trying to tell me that this? No, wait.
Okay, at this point, guys,
What
once
did they
again,
trade?
let's go back.
So what
Let's
is
start
trading?
with the decision by Justice Bulkachuwa, and in my own opinion, I think she deserves to be commendation, because we don't really see this often in Nigeria.
Why?
Yeah, because she decided to step down.
She
Took the decision herself. It was not forced upon her.
Okay, that was
No.
where I was.
Though there were complaints,
There was
the PDP
pressure.
complained,
There was also
and all
pressure.
of the rest. And the PDP had written petition. At this point, she decided by herself to do that.
Yeah,
But
I think she was compelled to do that because that would have granted the opposition the very illegal stance to discredit whatever
outcome of the tribunal
yes. And I think they would have thought about it, and that's why I was going to come in there.
Yeah.
But I think before we start lauding her decision, let's look at the things building around it. It's good that someone can, despite the odds, can still fine. Let me find a way to just vacate that particular position. Is great, but again, I think I actually believe, because of what we're seeing in this country, that she may have been compelled. I mean, like, even before the announcement, even before that, even those the ruling party or the victorious party knew this, I think if immediately we had set this tribunal stuff regarding the elections in motion, if that decision had come at that time, I would have been really, appreciative of a gesture now. But following the complaint, because I read the PDP, everybody, they threatened and they went very formal.
Yeah, they've written
Petitions and,
petitions.
yes, and it was just the very, very next thing to do.
Yeah, my own concern is.
Kelechi, before you go now, I just think it would be very nice for us to make it clear to the public that she was not appointed by President Muhammadu Buhari.
Yes.
She has been the chairman of
No, she's the president of the
Court
Court
of Appeal. I was
Yeah.
going to say she has been in that position since 2014.
Yeah.
So it's just very good.
Yeah, no,
so
that's
that
what-
the public
This
understands.
being on the
Sorry.
petition is not because she being the chairman of the presidential election tribunal. This thing
Yes.
is not because she
Was the president?
is the president of the Court of
President
Appeal.
Court of Appeal.
So why was she on?
She was appointed by the acting CJN to be the chairman.
Was it the RT? Oh, yeah. That's
She
true.
was
It was,
up-
it
You
was the
understand?
yeah.
Acting
It was
CJN.
actually the RT.
Now,
No,
not
that's where I'm
what
going. So, see,
yeah, right.
now,
Yeah, the acting
this was
CJN.
why I was asking
Yeah,
you guys
not
out
what
That's
before we came into
CJN Ibrahim Tanko.
Yeah.
Before we came into the studio, this was my question. I was asking, I said, are there no set rules or set laws that say that are down for this sort of position, saying, okay, if the case you're overseeing you have any sentiment towards it, if there are any sentiment, any links, any like now where we have her son and her husband being fully party members of the APC, you will not be a part of this committee these proceedings, or I didn't set rules like this because it's not supposed to be a problem. It's just supposed to be there. The moment you just see that there's a sentimental attachment to you, you just step out and somebody comes in. Because I'm wondering, why did we have to wait this far? Why all these whole petitions? Why it's normal. You're supposed. It's like you being the judge over a case that has your wife in it.
But let's not forget that the outcome of the tribunal is not a sole decision by one person.
Yeah, but she can influence it.
She wouldn't in any way have gotten to decide what the outcome of it.
Yeah, but she can influence it.
She will actually appoint the judges on the appellate. That's it.
We understand.
Now,
she can.
There's something we need to understand.
Notwithstanding,
There's something we need to understand. She has sat on cases and granting judgment on cases that that's peculiar to something similar to this, on grant of partiality. When you have someone that is attached to you by blood, by relationship, by friendship, and you're sitting on a case that has to do with them, she has sat on the case and granted judgment in against something like this. I think it would have been honorable for her to reject her appointments
at the
early stage, not talk of being the chairman of
so if you get what I am saying, what I'm saying is
you're talking
about
now,
Dr. Squared. Let me maybe paint a picture so that you can understand and other people. Now, for instance, I'm saying the criteria to have people oversee certain cases. Is there no clause? Is there no phrase?
We call them statutes now.
Statutes that has that the moment you have whether a relation, blood relation, party, affection, whatever that would compromise your stand in the resolution of that judgment, you should not be a part of it. It's normal standard practice. But is it not there?
We have statutes.
Then that's a problem.
That's where the problem
lies.
Now, understand something in judiciary. When you go to court, you see that the status of the judiciary as a woman, like someone that has a kind-hearted person, a feminine identity, which is blinded. It's blindfolded.
Okay.
That means you should not have a partiality when it comes to issues. But people have come on to petition such things in previous years, and they've won those cases on level of partiality, which she actually had sat on those cases and passed judgment as a gastard. So by virtue of the sheer tenets, on a good day, it might even be your son. Does not mean that you will not allow the rule of law to take its place. But you can't make a judgment. You can't make a judgment. You can't, because of a judgment, to not change the tenets of the judgment.
All right, guys. Moving on. At this point, we would like to hear from you if you are listening to us now on Metro 97.7 FM or Bond 92.9. We would like to hear from you. What do you think about the decision taken by Justice Zainab Bulkachuwa? May we hear your own opinion on this. Kelechi Corona will give the phone numbers again where you fit a reach us for the studio.
081-8202-5883, 081-8202-5883, 070-0638-7636, 070-0638-76.
The traffic would have cost the people who run their business in that environment. And secondly, the fact that my mother-in-law stays, in that address, and I have to be there every weekend, spending hours on the road, hours. It's crazy and annoying, and it's funny how the president.
All right, I think we can take this call. We have a call. This call. We have a call on the line. Sorry, Pando, we'll come back to you. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening. You hear us off your radio.
Okay.
Thank you very much, sir. Welcome to the
Is it okay now?
Yes,
Yes,
better.
it's
We are
okay.
listening.
Okay. Concerning that withdrawal of Justice Bulkachuwa,
Yes.
let me correct what
I'm listening to you.
the woman was not appointed by the acting chief judge. So the honor lie on the woman to appoint all the tribunal and the appeal court judge on her own.
No, we are talking about the constitution of or the tribunal. You know, it's the responsibility of the CJN to do that.
It's not the work of CBN to appoint the tribunal. It is the work of the appeal court president.
Really?
Yes. Wonders.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Appointment of the chairman of that particular
The constitution of the presidential election tribunal is done by the civilian.
Yeah.
the chairperson.
Yeah,
not the appointment of the president of the court of appeal.
I don't.
No.
Yeah, I think that is what he may have been.
Oh, okay, maybe that is what.
Yes,
Okay.
what is-
We have another caller.
So yes, I want to contribute on the Bulkachuwa case.
Okay,
Yes.
welcome, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So I will speak mostly on the legal aspect because I'm a law school student, so I'm enlightened on these things.
Okay,
So,
thank you very much.
Now, when it concerns the judiciary, the way cases are assigned, they are assigned blindly, apparently. So nobody would know whether you have any affiliations to anyone when you are assigned a case. So as such, when you get a case, it is a duty on you as a judge. So if you have any affiliation with the person handling the case, if you feel personally that it would affect your impartiality, because as a judge you have to be impartial, if it affect your impartiality, you ought to recuse yourself, that is, you have to step out from that case. And also, if any petition is made, now the people that are concerned with the case have their rights, their legal rights to petition the judiciary. So, and if they do such, the judge can still decide to step down from the case itself. So what the judge did is a very laudable one because there have been many cases. Well, I cannot mention because I find it's against ethics.
Yeah.
To do that. There are many keynote cases where the lawyers and the judges will be related, but the judge could actually say that I do not feel that my impartiality be affected, and the judge will controversially rule in favor of that lawyer itself. But this itself is very laudable one, to show that.
Oh, so sorry. If I get you right, you're saying that she also had the right to actually ignore. She could ignore the petition against her and still sit over it.
Yes, she could ignore it.
Okay.
And any grounds they would have will be taken to the Supreme Court. They will appeal the petition, and that will be a very long process. But she did a very laudable thing apparently. So if those guys are going to have any objections, they will have to speak properly, not make empty excuses. So she did a very good thing.
All right.
Thank
you very much. We didn't get your name. What's the name again?
My name is George, calling from Mexico.
Okay, George.
Thank you so very much,
George. Thank you.
Welcome.
It will be interesting. It will be interesting to know if he's presiding over a case. It will be interesting to know how they will call him George.
Judge.
I want to quickly say this before I forget. That's why I said that was the loophole I spotted in the reactions of the judiciary to such petitions regarding the person presiding over a particular case to be non-partisan. I think the petition will come from the angle of ensuring that justice is truly served. And then I think that should not, the judge shouldn't have power to, ignore the sort of petition because it's quite risky. And like he reeled out the history of the person in question.
Okay, I will have to interrupt you again. Let's take this caller. Hello.
Hello, good
good evening.
Yes, good evening. Thank you for joining us on the Hangouts today.
Thank you too. Welcome.
Welcome, sir. What we fine, sir. Welcome, sir.
Yeah. I am Mr. Osebua from Aga.
Okay. Welcome, sir.
The issue is that it is Court of Appeal president that appoints those judges to sit on the tribunal.
Okay.
So that is truth. He has duty to appoint them to sit on the tribunal. That's what I want to say.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I think we need to clear this. What we
Yes.
are saying is CGN.
Yeah, we'll look it up again, but we know that, I think maybe what we are missing up is inaugurating the team and who gets to appoint. Because what it has been now is that we said that, they were inaugurated by the acting CGN then. Remember, that was, it was at that period that the former CGN Walter Onoge was facing the case with at the what was it called again? CTB or CCT. Thank you very much. Okay, but we'll look that up. Thank you very much for at least calling in to make.
Okay, now let me just give this news. Members of the recently inaugurated election tribunal were constituted by Walter Onoge, that was the former CGN, before he was suspended under controversial circumstances as the Chief Justice of Nigeria. The Ibrahim Mohammed Tanko, appointed by President Buhari, inaugurated 250 members of Presidential and National Assembly Election Tribunal on a Saturday. Okay, but so now it is now confirmed that the constitution of the Presidential Election Tribunal is done solely by the CJN. And now there was argument even when Ibrahim Tanko inaugurated, because the people are saying there were omissions and additions of names to the lists. But I don't need to go into that. I want us just establish that Presidential Election Tribunal members are constituted and inaugurated by the Chief Justice of Nigeria.
All right. So now back to the Apapa traffic gridlock now. Do not forget again, this is the Hangout. In case you are joining us for the first time and you wonder who be these guys then. Our names, we'll call them again. My own name is Twitwi. Their titles Bankole, Kelechi Nkoro, Pando, and of course Dr. Squared. We get other.
Their parents don't give their name and nickname them yet.
So the Hangouts night program where we discuss different issues, different things from politics, to love, relationships, to sports, lifestyle, and everything. Just think about it, anything and everything. So now to the Apapa gridlock or Pando, you've been make 1 point there before.
Yes. Talking about the manpower spent on that road sometimes can be very annoying. I take for example, sometimes last week I was supposed to pick my family up, then meet up with you guys.
Okay.
And
yes.
at the end of the day, from 9, I spent close to 2.5 hours on that road just to get to the bridge. What's causing the traffic? First, the soldiers.
Wait, let me ask.